All right, guys, so a few things about this video before we kick it off. Normally, I load up these Grinds My Gears videos with a bunch of memes in the background and stuff. It's, kind of like a window into my brain, what I'm thinking while I'm saying this stuff as I rant away. This time, because of the subject matter, I'm honestly just going to show you a ton of accidents because there's no shortage. Like, there are so many morons and idiots and dumbasses riding this road that it just makes it so easy to just have picture after picture. And the other thing is, I'm one of those morons who ride this road. I did it last year with the Blue Bike in Doyle, and actually by the time this airs, I will either be all done riding it because I plan to do it on Thursday, or they're scraping me off the pavement somewhere. So if I'm not in the live chat, somebody check the hospitals in Deal's Gap. With that being said, this is Bikes, Beards, and Brews. Let's kick that intro. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Before we kick this one off, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification. New videos on Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays. I just finished riding the Dragon yesterday, so provided that I'm not part of the pavement or down in a ditch somewhere waiting for an evac to come get me, videos will continue on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Make sure you ring that bell and you'll know when that happens. So today we are talking about the Tail of the Dragon. This is the Tail of the Dragon for those of you who are not familiar. It is 11 miles long and it has 318 curves, turns, switchbacks, whatever. So the Tail of the Dragon has become this mecca that bikers, car drivers, whatever, have just gone to and they've gravitated to over the years. It's kind of like a rite of passage. It's where you go. Now, before you guys start blowing up the comment section with, there's a place next to me where the roads are way better. Oh, I know a place where there's way better turns. And I know. The Dragon is not the be-all, end-all. It just happens to be that road that at some point in time, somebody was like, this is the road that you got to go to if you want to be a good biker or a good driver or whatever. I don't care. So this is what we're talking about today, not the dumbass road that you take to your third shift job over at 7-Eleven on your crappy 600 that you sit there, park in front of the window and try and tell everyone buying an icy who's trying to sober up from their bar trip that you're an awesome biker and you're the next Rossi. No one cares. Just stop. So it's not even the Tail of the Dragon that bothers me. Like I said, I really enjoy the road. Went there last year with the Blue Bike in Doyle. That dude is a madman. He just rips right down that road, sparks flying everywhere. Dude is awesome. So my issue is with all you dumbasses riding this road. You guys need to calm down because let me tell you, you pop in Tail of the Dragon accidents or crashes into YouTube or on Google, there is no shortage of videos and pictures for you to watch of idiots that went well beyond their means or well beyond their machine's means. So what do I mean? Well, first off, let's talk about all you cagers, you four-wheelers, you car drivers, you SUV drivers, all you idiots in cars thinking that you can nail this thing no problem. Here's the thing. It doesn't matter if you're in a sports car. It doesn't matter how many GoPros you strapped onto your Mazda Miata before you hopped on this road. It doesn't matter if your car says Lambo or Ferrari on the front. If you were a shitty driver before you got that car, you're still a shitty driver now. You're not all of a sudden going to become a good driver because you're in there. You need to realize what your means are, and you also need to realize the limits of your car, because I have seen so many cars sitting on their roofs on the side of the road, down in a ditch. You see them on fire. You see them crossing the double yellow and hitting oncoming traffic, including bikers. Last time I was there, some dipshit in a yellow Corvette came right over the double yellow. Thankfully, he was far enough away where Doyle and I did not run into this guy, but it was some dipshit driving beyond his and his car's means. And you guys need to absolutely cut this shit out. It is a fun road to ride, but you morons trying to go down it at like 80 miles an hour because you're in a sports car are ruining it. You are absolute idiots. I cannot believe how stupid you are. And seriously, you know what? When you're trying to show off to your friends and then you're sitting on your roof in the ditch waiting for the tow truck driver, your friends aren't going to be the ones that help fix your car. And at some point in time, you have to get on the phone with your insurance and tell them what an absolute moron and how stupid you are. And that's why your car is destroyed while you're trying to get a check from them. And let me tell you, when you're doing this as well, you're not getting the girl, dude. No chick is going home with the girl, with the guy who crashed his car. So you need to calm down on this. You guys are absolutely ridiculous. And then of course we move on to all you sport bike riders. Again, just like you sport car riders, just because you just got yourself the brand new Hayabusa or the CBR 1000RR or whatever stupid Street Fighter you just bought does not all of a sudden make you Rossi. You are not all of a sudden this Grand Prix or whatever super bike champion. You are not able to drag knees down the turns of a road just because of this bike. You idiots, like, it is fantastic to see how many pictures of you dumbasses in your full like leather daddy suits and like, you know, full face helmets face planting the pavement or going down a ditch. It's absolutely insane how many pictures of this you see. And I don't even need to know what led up to it. I don't even need to know, I don't have to see the buildup because I know what it is. It's some dipshit who got on this bike and he's like, oh, I'm an awesome sport bike rider now, watch this. And start trying to drag his knees, started bringing that bike, just leaning it over way more than like it should, trying to prove that he doesn't have chicken strips on his tires. And then he crashes and he gets all jacked up. And it's even better when you have a passenger on the back because that dumbass believed that you were going to do a good job and got on that bike. And now you've got to explain to them why you're a moron, why you're both waiting for your Uber to take you home because your bike's completely trashed. Good job, you absolute morons. And like, I've seen like tons of pictures too where these sport bikes are just implanted into a car, and not because the car crossed the double yellow, but because the dumbass bike crossed the double yellow and planted the car. You are morons. Seriously, you need to slow down. If you're in fifth gear, you're doing it wrong. And it doesn't matter how many gears your bike has. It doesn't matter if it only has 5. It doesn't matter if it has 6. If you're in fifth gear, you're doing it wrong. Like, you need to stop. And then of course, you've got my people, the Harley riders. You guys, you are special beyond all special because you guys, first off, you go do the dragon and you're like, body armor? Nah. Leather? Nah. T-shirt and jeans? Hell yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Throw the passenger on the back, load up the bike, and then you try and ride the bike like it's a sport bike. Spoiler alert, your Street Glide is not going to act like a CBR 1000RR. So when you're sitting there trying to drag your knees through the turns, you are going to die, and so is your passenger. You are an absolute idiot. And again, just like the sport bike riders, just because you have a bike that can go fast, just because you spent way too much at the Harley dealership getting that 131 to show what a badass you are, does not all of a sudden make you a good biker. You need to start riding within your means. And if you're going to ride like a moron, maybe at least put on a jacket or something with some armor in it, because you guys look like idiots coming off the bike with your t-shirt on and you actually see the shirt coming up and stuff. So you know that road rash is going to be there forever. Have fun picking all the gravel out of your skin, you dipshit. You guys are just absolutely ridiculous. And let's talk about the Indian riders. Nah, just kidding. We don't have to talk about them because let me tell you, 4 times up and down the Dragon last year, didn't see a single Indian. And even when I was Googling this, no Indian bikes. I don't think Indians work on. Do you just bring your Indian over to the Dragon, hit start, and like you just hear the engine go, nah, brah. nah. Like just hitting that button. It's like, nope, no. Because I swear, like there's no Indians on the Dragon. I did see a moto vlogger just recently post pictures that he claimed were from the Dragon. Although it was in a pretty wide pull-off, so I'm not entirely convinced they didn't just trailer the bikes up, roll them off, take the picture, trailer them back up, and leave. You're on notice, you dorks. So anyway, you go to the Dragon, please, just ride within your means. Like, ride within your machine's means. Like, let's go up there and have some fun and try not to die or put a fireball on the side of the road. Because as soon as you crash, as soon as you hit somebody else, as soon as you start on fire or anything like that, you have ruined the day for every other person up there. And you're a complete and absolute dink. And like, you deserve all the road rash and bruises and cuts and scars you get when you are the one that is responsible for being that giant dick. For those of you who have been stuck in an accident or something because you're around one of these giant dicks, I feel for you, I'm sorry. And you know, I don't wish that on anyone. We're talking about these assholes that sit there and go, oh, you know, got my Honda Del Sol, I strapped my 5 GoPro 10s on it, I'm gonna see how far I can go down and how fast I can go down. Oh, now I'm on my roof and I'm dead. These are the people that we're talking about. They're the assholes. Seriously, you guys, you grind my gears, you're on notice, knock it off. Yeah, so for real, like, I literally did not see any Indian motorcycles. I saw Victories. I saw basically every brand but Indian on the Dragon last year. And I want to say we went up and down it either, I think 2 times in each direction or 3 times in each direction, one or the other. Ton of bikes, no Indians. I swear to God, you get your bike up there, you go to hit start, it's like, nah, no. Like, legit, it's gotta be what's happening. Oh, I'm gonna get so much hate from Indian riders. Anyway, guys, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification, share this video with friends, share it with family, share it with that one Indian rider you know who swears he's been up and down the Dragon but doesn't have any pictures to prove it. He loves this stuff, trust me, and I'll see you all on the flip side.